Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicja and I've been suffering with thyroid-related conditions pretty much all my life. It started with hyperthyroidism, turned into hypothyroidism over the course of years, and I also suffer with Hashimoto's disease. I discussed the topic and the progression of my disease in the great length in my thyroid and Hashimoto related videos. I have 2 videos on my channel so far, so I link them down in the description box below if you haven't watched them yet. I talk about the progression of the condition, what it did to me, how it almost killed me at some point and how I survived that, and how I'm trying to live my best life and look and most importantly feel my best despite suffering with such a debilitating chronic illness. Over the course of the years and over how my condition was progressing over the years throughout various stages of my life, I realized that if you suffer with thyroid related condition, Hashimoto disease in particular specifically, you will never be fully healthy and you will never feel like people who are fully healthy. However, I realized that there are certain things that affect how I feel more than others and that I can help myself a little bit. So what I discovered is that the things that affect stages of the condition so that the condition can go into remission are stress, in that case lack of stress, and the proper diet. And in today's video I'm gonna tell you what I eat to look and feel my best while suffering with Hashimoto's disease. Also, for the sake of this video and the point of reference, I'm going to mention that I'm around 164 centimeters, around because I'm never sure about my actual height, and I weigh 50 kilos. So as you can tell, that makes me being pretty slim, and that's an effort that I put over the years consistently to look this way, despite the condition that usually takes a massive toll on one's look and one's body, mental health and other things as well. In today's video, I'm gonna take you through one day of what I'm eating in a day. This is not the reflection of what I eat every day. Every day is different and my meals vary. But what is common of all the meals that I eat every day is that I try to keep most of them homemade. We go out often and quite a lot, but I try to eat home-cooked meals from scratch as often as possible, as well as I try to keep everything fresh and unprocessed as possible as well. In today's video, I'm just going to show you the meals that I had throughout yesterday, but if you are interested in this type of videos, if you want to see what I eat throughout the whole week, if you want to see my other meal ideas and variations, as well as my whole daily routine, as well as a workout routine to keep myself fit, strong, good looking and healthy despite Hashimoto's disease, let me know down in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and have more videos coming your way. Also, before we get started, I just wanted to add that the meals that I'm showing you today are very simple. They are not any culinary masterpieces, although I love to cook a lot. The meals that I'm showing you today are very simple, meal prep friendly, as well as budget friendly, so that if you suffer with the same disease, the same condition, and you don't have much time or limited budget, those are the perfect meals for you. Okay, having that said, let's get started. As soon as I wake up, the first thing that I consume are of course my thyroid medications. I start the day with a pill every single day, and this is necessary in order for me to function properly. I take levothyroxine 100 from Monday to Friday, and I take levothyroxine 75 on Saturday and Sunday. That has changed over the years. The dosage of my medications has increased, and hopefully it will not be increasing more, because if it increases more, it means that thyroid slows down even more and needs even more boost to get stimulated to work properly. The dosage increase indicates that the condition progresses. However, luckily for me, the dosage increase wasn't that huge over the years, yet it's still significant. The current dosage was reversed recently by my doctor and makes me feel relatively well. It's a huge jump from how I felt when I recorded this video here. So hopefully it keep my symptoms at bay for as long as possible. Next thing that I have, well, I wish I could tell you that I go and have a freshly squeezed green juice, that I drink celery juice 5 a.m. in the morning, but I just want to keep it real, and I have to be honest with you, and I'm not going to push super healthy narrative on this video, making you feel like you are not doing enough with your diet and with your daily life. I'm just telling you honestly, my diet is also not perfect. However, every day I try to do my best within my ability. So next thing I have is always a coffee. I start the day with a coffee. I just can't give it up, and I refuse to give it up. I came to realization and acceptance that all the things that are good in life are bad for us, and coffee is one of them, and I gave up pretty much a lot of them as well. So I'm keeping coffee, at least for now. Maybe one day I will regain strength to quit it altogether, but for now I refuse to do so. So I start my day with the coffee, and it's such a pleasure. It's a moment that I'm looking forward to so much each day. My husband works from home, so I'm lucky enough that he makes me a fresh coffee in our coffee machine and brings it to bed for me. Not only he brings it to bed every morning, but also there is a heart on top of it every single day. This is such a nice gesture and such a nice touch that I'm looking forward to, and yeah, that's how I start my day. I have severe problems with sleeping. Lots of people with thyroid related conditions out there, I'm sure you can relate, especially if you suffer with Hashimoto's disease. I struggle to sleep at night. I have a very light and shallow sleep. Therefore, it takes me such a long time to wake up, and I struggle to wake up early. So I drink my coffee on my sofa. When I try to come to my senses, I need to just get myself together and just get awakened and ready for the day. This is the moment. This is just my me time. I'm enjoying that beautiful view that we have from our window, scrolling through my phone, checking up on emails, and lots of other things. I'm replying to messages, so on and so forth. Just enjoying the beautiful view that puts me in such a great mood and makes me start the day on the right note, which is difficult when you suffer with that condition. Once I bring myself to my senses and make myself somewhat livable and awaken my body to a required degree, then I drag myself to the kitchen where I make myself electrolyte water. This I use to hydrate myself. I drink lots of water during the day. I use this electrolyte water to take all my supplements for the day. I start my day with taking collagen. This particular one is very good for me because it also contains selenium and zinc, which are very good for thyroid. I also take probiotics, magnesium, vitamin C, as well as vitamin D, although I didn't include it in the video, but I take vitamin D, which comes together with calcium as well. So those are my supplements for the day, and I take them every single day. Sometimes I forget in the morning, but then I take it at night. Since in this video I'm showing you what I ate yesterday, and yesterday was one of those days that I woke up really late, and every time I wake up I don't feel like eating breakfast straight away, and after I had my morning routine and my coffee and my skincare and everything, it was closer to the lunch already. Lunch was coming, so I skipped the breakfast altogether, and instead I had a plate of raspberries with a mint tea, and I was enjoying these beautiful antioxidant fruits while I was checking my emails and replying to messages. And then there was a time for lunch. For lunch I prepared roasted salmon, which I first marinated with some olive oil, mustard, and some anti-inflammatory spices, also salt and pepper. While salmon was marinating, I prepared fresh Greek salad, the usual feta cheese, tomatoes, cucumber, olive oils, and I prepared my own dressing. I always make my own dressing because the store-bought packet dressing is quite unhealthy. It has plenty of additives and chemicals that you don't want to consume, so I always make my own. I roasted the salmon for 12 minutes in 200 degrees Celsius, and here we were enjoying our lunch break together. We usually eat dinner at 6 p.m. every single day, so around 3 I started preparing for dinner. I was making slow roasted turmeric curry chicken for dinner, and as usual I prepared my own spice wrap. I always try to reduce using store-bought things as much as possible, so as I always prepare my dressings by myself, same goes for spice wraps. And here it is, the ready marinated chicken that goes into the oven. So I place that chicken in the oven and it will be cooking slowly for 2 hours in 130 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, I will take this impatient boy for a cardio walk. He's a great company for a cardio walk, so we will do like 4.5K around here, and dinner should be ready when we are back. After I came back home, the chicken was already roasted. You can see here it's not like fresh out of the oven because I was late a little bit when the timer came off, and my husband took it out of the oven and let it rest on the stove top. We had this chicken with a side of roasted potatoes which were left over from the day before, along with the leafy green salad topped with some Parmesan cheese. So that was pretty much everything I ate yesterday. As I said, every day is different and every day varies. What keeps them similar is homemade meals as often as possible, lots of proteins, as well as all the meals are gluten-free, of course, because as you know, I suffer with celiac disease as well. When it comes to drink, I don't try to drink my calories, I prefer to eat them. Therefore, the drinks that I mostly have is coffee in the morning, as I said, lots of green tea, lots of herbal teas, lots of water with electrolytes, and of course occasionally drinks with some percents. You can't avoid that. Of course, I'm from Europe, it's in our culture, in our blood. I try to limit alcohol intake, but you know, you have to live a little, and I like to have a drink here and there, not too often because obviously alcohol is bad for thyroid as well as Hashimoto disease, but we have to live a little too, right? It's for the balance. I try to live pretty healthy in all the other aspects of my life, so I can get away with a little bit here and there. So that is it, what I eat through the day. If you are interested in other meal variations that I eat through the day, as well as maybe the day that I actually include the breakfast, which I eat quite often, believe it or not, let me know in the comments. Let me know what other aspects of life with thyroid conditions or Hashimoto's would you like me to cover. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet, so we can hang out more often. And for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you have some takeaways from it, and I hope you will stick around for more. Don't forget to check the videos that I included in my description box, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye!